morning, everyone, to all my viewers. Pleasant good morning. Something was like bothering me for the longest while as parents, and I know lot of us as parents can relate when dealing with young teenagers, and even to when we get of age. The love that we expected from our kids is no longer there. The children show love to somebody else, especially when they marry and they get their own family. They focus more basically on themselves and their family. They forget about you, who used to give them all the love and support and be there for them. We always used to be the guide and protector. We don't want nothing to happen to them. We don't want nobody to hurt them. We don't even want to hear them cry. But when they meet the age, when they feel that they can do it for themselves, they don't need mommy nor daddy no longer. Along with the disrespectfulness. For those who might be viewing this video today, I know a lot of us as parents might be going through something like this right now, or even worse. Kind of got parents who the kids physically abuse them and verbally, but we are ashamed to say it. We do, we're ashamed of the situation that we have to face at a daily basis. I'm not saying all kids are bad or all kids are evil or wicked towards the parents, but for the most part, when I could talk from since I come to this America here, oh my God, it is ridiculous. Children them don't do nothing. The children don't have the parent. Children them is throw the things them all over the place. Work in the home, no. Dress and go out, yes. Eat out your food. Don't even want to wash the pot. Don't even wash the pot. And I'm telling you, it's kind of like dawned on me because born in the 60s and grew up in a poor home, even though your mother don't have certain things in the house, and I'm talking about a lot of poor people, Guyanese and whoever else, that they know that the parents have to struggle to make a meal for them when the day come, to make sure that they can eat, even if it's 2 meals or 1, but at least they're trying. But we have to get and do work in your home. You have to scrub the pot, you got to scrub the floor, you want to see your face on the floor. You get by a pot scrubber and a brush, and we scrub that floor. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Hello. Is it? Yeah. In the bus. So. Yeah. You also gotta scrub that pot, scrub the floor. If you have polished floor, varnish floor, you gotta shine it. If you got yard, you gotta sweep it. You gotta make sure the bucket full with water. If you gotta go 2 miles to fetch water and put it to your head, you gotta go. You can't tell your mother you don't go nowhere. And now these children here that we got to deal with every day, they're telling you plain they ain't doing it. So how you supposed to deal with them, viewers? How we supposed to deal with kids like those? If you talk to them too hard, they call it abuse. You can't talk to them, you can't hit them. So now, how we supposed to deal with things like this? I want some sort of an honest opinion as to all parents that may be going through some sort of things when dealing with your children at home.
Touch yellow tape to open doors.
And there you go, so try not to pull down the mask too much. But I come across a lot that is rude, very rude. I remember when I was a little girl growing up, and my neighbor used to come and bust my ass. My mother never used to say nothing. If you see your neighbor, you got to say good morning. You have to say auntie and uncle. You can't call them by the name. Full mouth, you're mad. Blood gonna be coming out your mouth. Good morning, everyone. You gotta say good morning, miss whatever. You gotta say or auntie, uncle. You gotta call them by, address them very well. Even if when the neighbor got your ass, you can't go and tell your mother nothing because you can get another trash in. You have to take the licks and shut your mouth. No. And at those times, we didn't have Reebok, all these expensive shoes, your foot, and expensive clothes to wear. Whatever it is, you got to wear it. You don't have a choice. Sometimes you're wearing your panty got hole. Oh God. Or the doctors have holes. You gotta go with it. Yes. No. They got so much hair that I don't even know what to do with it. And we given, I see parents that they go above and beyond for the kids. And yet still, you could never get back that in return from them. And sometimes I believe, for me, like growing up with my kids, and the way I try to raise my kids, I never go above and beyond when it comes to my children. No, I'm going to give them what I can afford. Because in reality, if you buy a name brand sneakers a baby, do you think that baby going to remember what they used to wear when there was a baby? No. Or even to 1, 2, 3 years old kids, you go and buy one of these expensive clothes. I mean, if you could afford it, yes. But if you can't afford it, why would you stretch your hand where your hand can't reach? Sometimes you would hear You might be traveling on the train or the bus, and you would see the way these kids just perform on the mother. Oh my God. I don't know about nobody else. I think that I would forget about the law. The law would be lawless to me. Children must respect their parents, especially when they're at a tender age, where you have to do so much for them. But yes, they don't respect you. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in giving your kids them their own way. I'm thinking that the results will be good. No, it's don't be good. It'll be even worse as they grow older. Think about if a child, you go to a store and the child pointing to the most expensive clothes or whatever they want to wear and you say no. When you buy it, they don't wear it. The people for it, then your money gone on the drain. I return the shit. Right back to the store. That's why I always keep my bills. I keep receipts so I can return. Wasting of food, that is something that I thoroughly against. Yeah, when you spoil them, this what they have to use. They embarrass you on the street, in public. They embarrass you. Me grandson don't even want to talk to me sometimes. Because when I ready, I just put the belt on him. Tell he said, I will give you some of the Guyanese treatment. Don't play yourself with me. They don't want no deals with me. Even to meet you, don't want no deals with me. That's it. I say no nonsense mother. I ain't encouraging no stubbornness with them. I mean they're big now, eh? They can't really control them no longer. But at least when there was the age when they're under my control, they got to do what I say. Me last one is 28, so me have to worry about she growing. A married woman, living her own life. I could any advise if they want advice, it's free. As we old parents used to say, advice is free, experience is expensive. And sometimes we just have to pay dear to learn. Sometimes it don't even be good, it's be grand. You know? All these old narratives that your parents used to use on you when you're young and you wanted to know why they're telling you all these things. But as you get much older in life and you become parents, then you realize what they're saying is true. But then, you know, as we all know, everybody got to learn the hard way. Because maybe that's the only way you could gain experience from your own self. We can't learn from somebody else. We can only imagine what somebody is going through, but we don't. That don't mean that you, somebody sharing the knowledge or the experience with you. That means you already know what is it. You can only imagine, but never think or wanted to go through the very thing that somebody might be experiencing. You know. So the worry children, you don't want your children to do certain things that is not right, or maybe face certain things as they get much older, and they go out to the world, you know. So that's one of the things that I said that I wanted. It's kind of a daunting. I just be going around a lot of people where you see children don't help their parents do nothing. And it just really bothers me for knowing that, yeah, you can got children you living with, and you may go out to work, and you won't come home, and this place gonna be in a mess. The dish is full, the clothes through all over the place. Then washing, they ain't cleaning, they ain't doing nothing. All they're doing is making mess. How we could able to cope with that? I hate to see a place messy. I hate to see a set of dishes in my sink dirty and left there for days. I hate to see a set of dirty clothes, you know, piling up and running over. You must be able to do things. Those are things that are for keeping yourself and your house and your surrounding feeling light and clean. I don't know about nobody else, but I feel like when I home on the weekends, I gotta clean my house. I clean from left to right. I mean, during the week I just do tap, but weekends I do a heavy cleaning. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm telling you, sometimes I'm not that like before. The energies don't be there like before at all. You know, I'm telling anybody, those who listening, by the time you meet the age of 50, your body no longer be the same. So you cannot perform like when you was much more in your early 20s and this kind of stuff. 50 is a number where your body go through a lot of changes. So I just tell my children, listen, I ain't young no more. Y'all gotta help me. My son, thank God. You know, for those who can give thanks to your children if they're so, you know, loving to you or whatever, you have to say thank God to Jesus to them, because I can't really lift heavy weights, and you know, I living on the top floor and helping with me bags and things. My son just do these things. My son just go and wash. So I gotta give God thanks and praise to that. My son just wash all my clothes, my husband's clothes, and his clothes also. He don't say, well, I'm not gonna wash it. He just go willingly wash it, fold it, and bring it back upstairs. My daughter, on the other hand, she's telling me that she clothes, so she's supposed to wash them. Or why? Why she got to wash all them clothes? Or why she got to wash the dishes if it's not she alone use all them dishes? You know? That's what my dad used to tell me. If I ask myself to wash them dishes, he would say, alright. He gonna wash it right away, but I know he gonna wash it. But my daughter's got a lot of questions. So me, with my ignorant self, I just tell she left home. I said left home. So if you got a loving son, or even if you got a loving daughter, they don't have to give you, to me, money is not all in life. I want my children to love me and give me love and show me love while I'm alive. So when I dead, I know that I dead with a happiness within. You don't have to be grieving why is your life, because the children them just don't care one BS about you, how you're surviving, how you're living, or none of the above. They're just living their life. And for me, as parents, we want to know that if somebody said they love you, you just don't want to hear it. You want to feel it. You understand? Love is an action word. You got to show people what love really is. You just don't tell people that you love them, but then you within the word that you said that you love them, you're giving them a different action towards it. And for me, I don't like that. I like if you tell me you love me, I could feel it. I know that what you say, you really mean it. I'm not saying to nobody, but my daughters don't love me. But to me, they're different in dealing with certain things than my son, you know. He is much more, you know, he show a little bit more compassion to me, towards me, more than what I feel that my daughters them as girl children should have done. You understand? So I give thanks to him. I don't tell he steady, but I just tell people though, I just talk about it, that my son has helped me a great lot in the house. He would, mop up, he would sweep up, not every day. And I mean, he's the most messiest one. If I could tell you the one, he's the most messiest one, because anything he touch, he left it right there. He don't move things around and put it back. When he move it, he can put it back where he pick it up from. But when I ask him to do anything for me, he do it willingly without even question it or asking me why he have to do it and all this kind of stuff. He don't do that. So, for those who got loving children, not now when they're loving from baby stage, we're talking about when they become more conscious about life, and they're grown and they know where right and wrong and good and bad, and they can make decisions to themselves and do things in the right way. You have to give them, you got to praise them. You got to give thanks and praise to God, because there are few out there that is so generous, children I'm talking about. I can't talk for nobody else children. You got to talk for you children. And if you got children that is very rude towards you, don't bother, keep it inside. I see we suffer in silence because our children is so evil towards us as parents. Sometimes the children is one for physically like fight you. I know they got parents who may going through things like that, but they just don't want to say it because maybe they're ashamed to say it, or maybe frightened to say it. I don't know. But it's just something that was just keep daunting me in my mind, because I seen a lot of things that I think as young kids growing up in learning to do nothing. They're not trying to help themselves by doing nothing. They just wake up just like that, put on their clothes, and wherever they take off, they just drop it right there and they're gone. How could you deal with that? Oh my God, it's like, Jesus Christ, this is like, what the ras is this? I never one day, as a Guyanese growing up in Guyana, seeing things like what I see now. It's like we're living in a totally different world. And it's like unthinkable. You wouldn't believe that you would ever see things like this. For me. That's why, as soon as the children meet a certain age, at the age of 8 years old, I think we as parents should put our kids to start learning them to wash little dishes, like cups and plates, little small cups and small plates, and teach them to make up their own bed, and tell them, pick up your clothes. If you got a washing machine, let them throw their own clothes in the washing machine and let's spin it. Teach them how to fold the clothes. Teach them how to pack their clothes and things like that. In that way, when you're teaching them at an early age, when they grow up, you would not, I don't think that you're going to be able to find that so hard for them. But if you're just doing everything for them and you're not teaching them, then when they become a certain age, you have problems. We have problems right there. The problems become because we're not teaching our kids at the early age what they should do. And you can't just say, oh, because they're very smart kids, that means they're supposed to be in the book and they're supposed to do nothing. When they get a blasted man or the woman, wife, whoever, so what they're going to do? They're going to live in the house and we can shop, we can do eat outs, and we can hire a maid to come clean. Oh, yes. Make sure say your husband got money or your wife. So that the maid, and even to me, I go in anybody's house and clean and they're dropping things I left in the job right away. No. Not because I said maid, I got to walk behind you pick up nothing. I ain't up on that. I can't be a maid anyhow. But nice talking to you guys. I hope whatever I said to your viewers may say something to you in a sense of we should do certain things at an early stage so that we children them could be able to learn as they get much older. Hi, good morning. And don't wait until it's too late. The old paper said, too late shall be the cry. Right? Hi, Candy. Teach me. Let's us do the right thing. So nice to hanging out with me. We're gonna chat next time. If something come to mind, I'd let you guys know. All right? See you. Love you. Stay safe. Remember, wear a mask, wash your hands, and be safe to yourself and to all your family and friends surrounded you. All right? Remember, Corona is real, and we know people dying with it. And in order to protect yourself, your family, and friends, we have to do the right thing. All right? Bye bye. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.